Well, I like hamburgers because it tastes good, for starters. My name is George Motz, and well, I'm a hamburger expert. I mean, I did not give myself that title. The media did. To me, a hamburger is ground beef that is cooked somehow, whether it's on a grill, flat topped, or smoked or something, and then it's served on bread, and that's it. It's very easy to make, it's very easy to eat, and I think that it embodies everything that is American. To know where your food's coming from, to actually see a side of beef at the butcher and say, I want that, that's a really big deal. My butcher's name is Joe. When I go to Joe, I get a chuck steak. It's a very forgiving cut of the animal. You can overcook it, undercook it, it still always tastes great. It also has a lot of fat. You want to make sure you have a lot of fat with your hamburger meat. 80% lean, 20% fat. The fat creates flavor. This is flavor. Right there, there it is. The single most important aspect to making a great burger is to start with fresh ground beef. So we take chuck steaks and we put them in the grinder. You grind it twice to make sure the fat and the muscle content, you know, become one. Then I take onions and I slice them very thin. You don't want to have a thick onion that doesn't cook. You want to have an onion that actually cooks. That's it. Beef, onions, and salt. Oh, and a white squishy bun. There are many ways to make a hamburger. The most difficult way to make a hamburger is the way that everyone thinks is the easiest way to make a hamburger, which is to put it on a flame grill. You have very little control over the temperature. You have to hand patty it. The heat from your hands actually cooks the fat a little bit. You want to be able to keep the ground meat as loose as possible. So I prefer to cook mine on a flat top or in a skillet. The skillet will hold a lot of the juices in place, which is also the fat, basically, and keep your burger very moist and make it very tasty. I usually cook, it's called a smash burger. The best way to do it is take a scoop. You take a scoop of meat and just drop it in the pan. And you let it sit there for a minute, and you literally just smash it with the spatula. And it's never actually touched by your hands. It's only been cooked for 2 minutes or so it still maintains a tremendous amount of moisture, even though there's no pink inside. And then we put the burger on the toasted bun. To me, if you have a really good piece of chuck, the fat should be flavor enough. That's it.